That dish soap is toxic. Nah, don't use that. That's a neurotoxin. Are you seriously using that? That's not healthy. Sorry, bro. That's not good either.
Seriously?
What's up, everybody? Schuyler Diehm here, lifestyle fat loss coach, and today we are going over 6 of my favorite non-toxic household cleaning products. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm here to help you become a more optimized human being, healthier, happier, better in general. And so even though what I do on a professional level is coach people to lose weight, and I do it in what I believe is the simplest way possible, I'm also here to help you with your health in general. And whether you are new to this whole scene or you've been here for a while, the fact is that a lot of mainstream companies are using ingredients in their products that are toxic to the body. Now, is using one product once a week going to kill you? Probably not. But the problem we're facing today is that we're basically being bombarded with toxins from every angle. From the food we eat, the air we breathe, the things we cook with, the things we store our food in, the water we drink. So many things contain toxins. And the problem is our body has a specific toxic load that it can handle before it begins starting to break down and experiencing many health issues. While it may not kill you to have one of these things every once in a while, your main goal should be to reduce the toxic load in your life by swapping out products one by one. This doesn't mean throwing everything out at once. To me, this is when you use something up, and when you're finished, that's when you can transition into the healthier option. And so I actually found this space. I met someone back in 2017 whose business was to go to people's homes and to look at their cleaning products and actually swap them out. And I asked her why she did that, and she said that she actually experienced a neurodegenerative condition where she was in a wheelchair because of the products that she was using. And when she swapped out products for more natural options and she got rid of these toxins, her muscle use returned back to normal and she became okay. And so a lot of these ingredients are neurotoxic. A lot of these ingredients can mess with your hormones, and that is why it is a very, very smart option to swap this stuff out. Now, second thing I'll say here is that we're just going over 6 today. We're gonna cover dish soap, dishwasher detergent, hand soap, cleaning sprays, laundry detergent, and dryer sheets. If there's anything I missed or you're curious about a certain product, leave me a comment below and I'll do the best to give you an upgrade that I'd recommend. And then the second thing I'll say here is if you see this is a OxyClean box, OxyClean is the perfect example of a brand I would not use. This box is just because I went to Costco and they had it there. And then last thing before we dive into it, I'm also going to be creating a video on the non-toxic hygiene products I use, deodorant, shampoo, toothpaste, and so on. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you join our community. I would love to have you because I'm on a mission to make you the healthiest and happiest version of you. And I know I said that was the last thing, but I've got one more. Most of the products that we are going to go over today are found on thrivemarket.com. Thrive Market is an at-home delivery service for healthy groceries. I'm a huge Thrive fan. They offer healthy foods at incredible prices. And so if you are looking to try out Thrive Market and to see what that would be like, use the link in the description of this video and that will get you 40% off your first offer, which is just an incredible deal. So you can order all this stuff and more, and you can get 40% off using the link in the description. So with that being said, let's get into it. Number 1 is going to be dish soap. Now, here's a fun one. So if you see right here, I got some Myers dish soap. This is what I am currently using, and I'm down to about here. Now, the problem with this and a lot of other companies is they'll use these terms, like this one says biodegradable. It's a lot of their branding said it's made without parabens, phthalates, MEA, DEA, artificial colors, and it's made with all these things. And so what we call greenwashing is a company that pretends or uses all these terms to appear as if they were healthy or non-toxic, when in reality there's ingredients in here that potentially are toxic. And so if we flip this over to the ingredients, one of the things in there, and it's high up on the list too, so there's a higher amount, is fragrance. Now, if you don't know what fragrance is, it's basically anything. It's a proprietary blend where you can put pretty much anything together and it's what makes things smell, but in a lot of cases it can be extremely neurotoxic. And so there's a great documentary out there called Stink if you want to check that out and learn more about this industry and what fragrance actually is. But for now, once I'm done with this bottle, this will be the last Myers I buy because I am switched over to Rosie. Okay, now I'm gonna save you a bunch of time if you don't wanna be here, if you want the cliff notes. Every single product I use except for one is going to be the Rosie brand. Rosie is Thrive Market's brand, and basically for everything, they're using plant-derived products. So there's none of the parabens, none of the phthalates, none of the triclosans or SLSs or fragrances or any of the bad stuff. So if we flip this over, we just see we've got water, we've got plant-derived cleaning agent, plant-derived cleaning agent, more plant-derived cleaning agents. We got lemon peel oil for smell, we've got pH adjuster, we've got a chelating agent from plants. It's all natural ingredients, and that's what we want in everything we do. Now, I've tried a lot of stuff all in the past, and one of my big focuses with all natural products is, of course, making sure they actually work. There's a lot of stuff that uses clean ingredients, but it doesn't really get the job done. And so all of Rosie's products and what we're gonna go over today has worked very, very well for me. So number one, we got Rosie dish soap. Number two, we're gonna go into dishwasher detergent. Now here, what we got is Rosie. Surprise, surprise. This one is lemon scented, but they also have an unscented version, and it's the pods. So you put the pod in the dishwasher, run the dishwasher, you're good to go. Cuts grease and grime, there's no harsh chemicals, cruelty-free. You go over to the ingredients, we've got a bunch of stuff that is completely natural. There's none of the artificial ingredients or anything like that. And this has gotten the job done with the dishes. Next, we move into the hand soap. Now, what do you know? It's actually also gonna be Rosie. This is a grapefruit scented hand soap. Same thing as everything else, completely natural ingredients. We got a bunch of oils, a bunch of plant derived products just for smell and for making sure it actually cleans. But same thing, as I said, this is actually something that works and it smells good as well. After that, we move into the cleaning spray. Now, what do you know? We got Rosie for this one. What's cool about this is it's actually a product where you buy a spritzer separate. So you can actually buy this wherever. I just got mine from Thrive Market because I like it and it's glass. But you just buy any spritzer and you put half of this bag in there and you mix it with water and you have a cleaning product. Again, same thing here. It smells good. It seems like it works and it's got all natural ingredients. So you're not really working with any harsh chemicals or anything that's going to bother your nervous system, immune system, anything like that. So as cool as you buy a bag of this, you get 2 full bottle uses out of this. My cats, unfortunately, are up on the counter often, so I'm consistently cleaning this. Whereas if you don't have cats or you're not cleaning as much, this is probably going to last you a full month or 2. So it's awesome to be able to reuse it. Next, we move into the laundry detergent. Now, if you see this guy peeking out here, this is what I was using before. And as you can potentially see, we only got a little bit left. This is another company that I would probably consider greenwashed. It's Ecos, it's hypoallergenic, it's plant powered. There's no dyes, formaldehyde, phthalates, 1,4-dioxanes, never tested on animals, so it looks healthy. The problem with this is that if we come over to the 6 ingredients that they use, we got water, we got 3 plant-derived surfactants, but then the last 2 ingredients, unfortunately, are preservatives, and they're preservatives that are made in a lab. So this is the last time I'm gonna be using this, but what do you know? I switched over to Rosie. Rosie's got the powder, and they've got it in unscented, but then they've also got a mint scent, which I actually really like. Okay, good jump. But yeah, so for this, you put half a scoop in, so this is gonna last you a long time, and same thing, completely natural ingredients. They're using essential oils for the smell, and with this, honestly, I like how my clothes smell, and it's worked really, really well. And then the final product that we have is actually not Rosie, and it's the dryer sheets. These are Molly Suds wool dryer balls. So this is really cool. In this bag, there's 3 separate wool balls made 100% wool, and the back says, toss the wool balls in your dryer and prepare to be impressed. They'll decrease your drying time by up to 35% and reduce wrinkles while helping you love doing laundry again. I might have to call them out on that last line. I don't know if loving to do laundry is possible, but then if they get dirty, you can throw them in the washer and wash them. But these have worked really, really well. Literally just leave these in my dryer. I run it with the clothes. I take the clothes out, put these back in, and it says they last up to 3 years, and they've been awesome. The thing to note here is that these are unscented. I find that with the mint detergent, that's all the scent I need. But if you are interested in adding scent to these, you can take an essential oil and actually put a drop or 2 on the ball, and that'll give a light scent to your laundry. So again, super, super cool. For I think $12, this is gonna last me 3 years, which is great. Completely natural, it's from sheep. So who wouldn't wanna use that if it works well, which it does. So that's all I got for you guys today. Again, if you have another product that I didn't mention or something you're curious about, leave it in the comments. If you're interested in our hygiene video coming out soon, make sure you tap that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video if this helped. But I'm here doing this content because I love creating this type of stuff. So I'd love if you left a comment, if you join the community and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you are working on losing weight, we do offer a free fasting for fat loss guide that describes a little bit about how we use our process and why it's much more simple and much easier than most other weight loss strategies out there. So that's completely free. So if you're interested in checking that out, make sure you go to the description and click the link there. You can grab that. But besides that, that's all I got for you today. Make sure you tune in for more awesome videos in the future. But of course, as always, make sure to eat smart, move more, sleep deep, and be grateful for this moment. I'll see you in the next video.